everyone, my name is Ruby. Welcome to my first video here on Booktube. So my name is Ruby, I'm 26 years old and I am from Melbourne, Australia. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktuber Newbie Tag for my first video. I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel for Booktube for a while now, and today I decided that I am finally going to do it. So on that note, let's get into it. First question is, why did you start this channel? I've thought about starting a Booktube channel for a while now, but for a long time it seemed like something that was quite overwhelming. I do not have any kind of experience with YouTube, like filming or editing or even coming up with video ideas. I think that's why it's taken me a while to actually sit down and film the video today, because it just seemed like a bit of an overwhelming thing to do. But it's something that I have been wanting to do for a while, and I thought if I don't sit down and do it one day, then I'm never going to do it. I really like the book community, whether that be on BookTok or Booktube or Bookstagram. And I wanted to start this channel because I want to be more a part of the book community, not just the larger book community as a whole, but also the Australian book community here as well. I've just wanted to be a part of this space for a while so I can talk about books with fellow readers and just share my own thoughts and opinions on them as well. I just really love to read, and I just want to share my passion and love, enjoyment and excitement for reading with others out there as well. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Obviously, my love for reading would probably be the first one, and I suppose just my own personality as a reader. I'm also from Australia, so I thought that could be something kind of fun to show what it's like to be a reader from the perspective of someone from Australia. Question 3 is, what are you most excited for about this channel? I'm actually really excited to start making videos. I don't know the first thing when it comes to filming or editing, which might come through as a bit obvious depending on how this first video turns out, but I'm really excited just to get started and to start learning about making videos and editing as well. I'm also really excited just to be more a part of the book community and hopefully making some new friends on here, and just to be able to connect with others, whether that be here in Australia or in different parts of the world, about books and reading and anything bookish related. Question 4 is, why do you love reading? I have always loved to read for as long as I can remember. Reading for me has always been something of a constant thing in my life, and something that's also really comforting as well. Reading is something that I know that I can always turn to if I'm ever feeling stressed or anxious or overwhelmed. I know that I can just sit down, open up one of my books and just read for a little bit to escape the real world. I am always daydreaming about the books I'm reading, whether it be the fictional worlds or the characters or what kind of journey that they're going on. And I just love to read. It's something that I've always loved doing, and I don't think I'll ever stop reading. Question 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? If I think back to reading as a child, one of my favourite books that I probably read more times than I can count was Ruby, Rosemount and the Magic Carpet. I absolutely love this book. I remember consistently borrowing it from my school library, and I probably read it at least once a year in primary school. I really got back into reading around the time I was about 19 and 20 years old. I fell out of love with reading a bit during high school, I think just because all of the reading I did was for the novels that we had to read for school, so that kind of took away my love for reading a little bit. Once I started university when I was 19 years old, that was really when I rediscovered my love for reading. One of the series that really re-sparked my joy and my love for reading was the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. Question 6 is, what questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? I think my first question would be, how do you guys come up with such amazing video ideas? Everyone seems so creative on Booktube, and there's always these really fun ideas floating around and these really creative videos. I think another question that I would ask any booktubers in general is, what sparked their love for reading? Hearing about the books and series that got other people into their love for reading is something that I really like to listen about. I think it's also really interesting because I think when it comes to books and series that people read that got them into reading, there's always some special reason why that particular series was the one that sparked their love for reading. I just think that's really special that we can all have these different books and our favourite book series that we really enjoy, and we all have different reasons for why we do or don't love certain books, and I just think that that's something really interesting to hear about. Question 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think for me personally, editing is going to be something that's going to be a challenge for me. Naturally with the internet there are plenty of videos and tutorials out there for different editing software, so I think it's just going to take a lot of educating and watching videos for myself. But that's something that I'm also really excited to learn how to do as well. I think coming up with ideas is going to be another challenge for me as well. I want to create really fun and exciting content for this channel, but I also want to create content that shows who I am as a person. So I think finding a balance between creating fun and exciting content that everyone wants to see, but also content that really shows who I am as well. Question 8 is, when did you start reading? I have been reading for as long as I can remember. It's something that I always loved to do as a child growing up through primary school, and when I think of some of my earliest memories, some of them do involve my parents reading to me. So I've been reading ever since I can remember. Question 9 is, where do you like to read? I love to read on my bed because it's by a big open window, which I am filming in front of now. Especially on a warm sunny day, if there is a nice breeze blowing through the window and I can sit there with my window open as well. Or on a rainy day and I can just be snuggled up in the corner of my bed by the window with a cup of tea, a blanket and a book. I like to read outside when the weather is nice as well. Another place I like to read is also the beach. And I like going to the beach in all kinds of weather, not just in summer. I do even enjoy going to the beach in winter, even though it's really cold and you can't swim. I really love the water though, and I love the ocean. And even if it's cold, I still enjoy going to the beach and sitting on a towel rugged up in a big coat and just reading and listening to the waves as they crash down. And the final question of the tag today is, what kind of books do you like to read? I would say probably my favourite books to read are young adult and new adult books, things like fantasy and dystopian type novels. I have also been wanting to read more classics, which is a reading goal that I set for myself this year. I've only read one classic book this year, and that was The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And that is actually now one of my favourite books. I really enjoyed it. I was a bit nervous going into it because I hadn't read that many classics before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect from the writing style. But The Picture of Dorian Gray is now one of my favourite books, and I really want to read more books by Oscar Wilde as well. So that was the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to start this channel, and I'm really excited to start making new videos as well. The next video that I post might be a reading vlog. Doing a reading vlog one type of video that I want to experiment with as well. Right now, as I'm filming this as well, the city that I live in, Melbourne, is currently under lockdown, so the next few videos are probably going to be reading vlogs from home. But thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in seeing more videos from me, please feel free to subscribe. I also have a Bookstagram that I will link below in the description box if you are interested in seeing some more bookish content from me as well outside of Booktube. So thank you for watching this video today. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night wherever you are in the world right now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!